2012 was an excellent year for Xcel Energy. We exceeded our operational goals, which are making sure that we deliver power reliably. We exceeded that. We obviously want to make sure that that power is delivered safely, and that means both public safety and employee safety, and we exceeded our goals there. We want customers to be satisfied. We had a great year for customer satisfaction. So you add the operational side up, and you combine that with financially a very good year, and it all comes together for an excellent year for Xcel Energy. Aging infrastructure is really an industry-wide issue. It's an issue we've been focusing on at Xcel Energy, and it's not unlike your own car. Hopefully everybody maintains their car, and that keeps the car running for years and years, but ultimately you have to replace the car. Well, that's really where we are with our infrastructure. It was put in by and large in the 60s and 70s, and it's starting to age out, which means we have to replace it, and we are. It costs more to replace it today, even adjusted for inflation, than it did yesterday. Well, in 2013, we're going to spend a little more than $3 billion in capital investments. We'll spend $1 billion alone in transmission. And to put that in perspective for you, 10, 12 years ago, that's what we spent in total. Now we're just spending that in transmission. We'll spend in the next 5 years about $2.7 billion in our distribution system. We're going to increase our generation capacity in Texas with the Jones 4 plant. Load is growing very quickly there. We're in the process of life extension and uprates at our nuclear plants in the upper Midwest and in Minnesota. And then in Colorado, we're in the midst of the Clean Air, Clean Jobs program, where we are repowering some older coal plants to gas and putting pollution control equipment on the more modern plants. So again, why are we doing this? To make sure our customers have clean, safe, reliable energy well into the future. Environmental stewardship is really a hallmark of Xcel Energy, and we do it in many different ways. We've looked at our older coal plants, repowered those plants to natural gas. I think probably everybody knows by now we're the #1 wind provider in the United States, and we've done it at a very good price point for our customers. You combine those first two things that I talked about, and we're well on our way to reduce carbon emissions by 20% by 2020 from our 2005 levels. So that's quite an accomplishment in itself. On top of that, we've been a leader in energy conservation, helping our customers save money and reduce the amount of power plants that we need to build. So you put all that together, and I really would say it's hard to find a company that is more focused on environmental stewardship at a great price point. The health of our communities is tied to the health of Xcel Energy. So our communities are extremely important to us, but when you really get down to the personal level, I am so proud of our employees. They not only contribute with their wallets, but they contribute with their hearts. The amount of volunteer work that we do is really second to none. It's recognized, and it really shows the commitment and the engagement our employees have, and our communities benefit from it, and that's a great thing. Well, I have to tell you, I'm extremely proud to lead an organization like Xcel Energy, and it's the 11,000 employees that we have. They're dedicated, they're committed, they do their jobs extremely well, and that shows in the numbers. Operationally, financially, we achieve our goals. But it's more than that. It's their commitment to being there when our customers need them the most. Our storm restoration efforts, I think, are some of the best in the country. We've proven that here when we've had our own storms, and we've proven it elsewhere as our crews have gone back east last year to help with the severe storms that the East Coast suffered through. You lead an organization like that, and you can't help but have a lot of pride, and I do. And we've got a great company, and a company's only as good as its employees, and we have the best. The first thing about the energy business is it's so important. You know, it drives the economy, it drives our quality of life, and it's not without its controversy. Everybody has an opinion about the right energy mix and what we ought to be doing. So what I really enjoy about it is making the right choices today for the long term. It's challenging, it certainly keeps you engaged, and it keeps you on your toes.